Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady. I will never get tired of that.
Thank you. Pick up the hell. You're a tough one to track down. Wanted all over the settled systems with a bounty to match. Is that right? You talk a good game, I'll give you that much. Most bounties we run into tend to pay first and run second. So, we're off to a good start. Anyway, since you seem confused by our presence, I'll break it down for you. Seems someone's gone and put an Ashta-sized bounty on your head. How many credits you think fitted an Ashta, boss? Good question. I'd say 2,000 credits would be enough to make us forget we ever saw you. Or, we can just collect it the old-fashioned way. Oh, we'll do more than that. Grab your force, boys. We're eating good tonight. Open fire.
Enemy's propulsion systems attacked their grab drive. They've lost grab jump capability. You've taken down their shields.
It appears things have
The
gone downhill since
hills
the
are
last time you were here.
alive with the sound
Argos
of...
has clearly washed its hands
Excuse
of this
me.
operation.
Sorry for ruining the dramatic sense of exploration.
Well, you're back. Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties. They didn't make it. Well, how could you have? You weren't here. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you."
Not quite. Barrett is more dangerous than you might think.
Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hella. I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them. They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
If we keep exploring, we're sure to find something interesting.
Scanning.
Evolution is very possible when it comes to choosing where to exist. That's just a few. I see. You've done that before.
we got into this mess? Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D, doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
I can see a rock behind that other rock.
So, you actually get that computer working again? What? Let me see that. Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Hella, on the other hand. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay? Be a while before Argos comes to pick me up. I'll be here if you need me. And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately. Maybe it's time to put Argos behind me. Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. If, you find yourself in need of a capable traveling companion, we should talk. My contract's up with Argos, and I could use a change of scenery. Works for me. I'm not fussy about assignments. I'll go where I'm needed. Right. I'll get to work. Let's catch up later.
Supervisor's log supplemental. Still day 2 of Argos Extractor's Vectera dig. Restart collective claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha. As far as anyone knows, this is just another ore run. Vectera's got enough mid-level veins to keep everyone working and not asking questions. I've told Hella everything he needs to know, which is pretty much everything I know. And this is another one of Barrett's special orders. He made good with the payment for Kazal, even if it was a bust. This time, I'm not so sure. This place is giving me the willies. I think we're going to find something. I just have no idea what it could be, or why Barrett might want it. But those sweet constellation credits mean we dig our holes and keep our mouths shut. And I'm okay with that. Hopefully, between Barrett's mysterious thing and the ore itself, we'll be done with this rock in 5 days, when the transport is supposed to come back for extraction.
This is the personal log of Lynn's amazing right-hand man. That's me, Hella. Another day, another giant rock. The rock currently in question
The
is
certainty of
Vectera,
life occurring
which
in a
is,
place like this is very
it's a moon.
slim.
It's in space,
Partly
it's got
due
ore,
to a lack of
like the last
conditions for
100.
sustainable life.
Unless you're me and can
But
appreciate the
also
beautiful
because life has a
distinctions
sense of
between
taste.
neodymium, vanadium, and iridium. I love these clowns, but most of them can't tell iron from lead.
Supervisor's log. It's day 2 of Argus Extractor's Vectera dig. Freestar Collective Claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha. Site setup was fairly painless. New record for us. 18 hours, including the elevator. The prefabs are starting to show their age, though. Time to rebudget for new equipment. Again. The crew is good. Spirits are high enough. Hella is a pain in my ass, as always. And completely indispensable. What's the saying? The problem is, I love him, and he knows it. Calvert remains the weak link. You just can't train away stupid. She's got a daughter on Mars or someplace and needs the cred, so she gets one more chance. If she does wash out in the end, we've still got the Dusty. And there's definitely some promise there.
hoping there was a good reason that was blocked.
Don't worry, Dan. I'm right behind you. This
Personal log.
place
Ella,
sure is
Argos extractors.
interesting.
I figured Vectera for your standard moon. Looks like I was misinformed. Lynn just filled me in on what we're really doing here. Looks like Lynn's got another, what's the word she used? Discreet contract with that Barrett guy. He says there's something special here, and he's paying top dollar for us to find it, rip it out, and deliver it, no questions asked. I have, of course, been honoring this arrangement by asking Lynn a ton of questions. She's playing it close to her sweaty old vest, as usual. But a guy does have to wonder, what the hell does special even mean in this case? We're on a moon, in the middle of nowhere. Either this guy wants to make jewelry from some rare space diamonds, or there's some kind of ancient alien death weapon buried here. If it's diamonds, he's totally stealing one to give to Jennifer, or Carlos, or Naya. And if it's a death weapon, I get to shoot it first. Those are my terms.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Wow! Is this your ship, Dan? It's so cool.
Oh, that should give your weapon a bit more punch.
I'll try not to touch anything, Dan. Especially the big red buttons. Big red buttons. No, Derek. Resist the temptation. Do machines have temptations? I'm calculating right now what would happen if I press that button over there. Is that temptation? Makes you think, doesn't it? Hey, wait. Am I thinking? I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am. Wow! I think I'm thinking. Strange. But why am I suddenly thinking about toasters? Is there a toaster here, Dan? Scanning. Wow! Is this your ship, Dan? It's so cool. Oh, look at all these shiny lights and buttons. I'll try not to touch anything, Dan, especially the big red buttons. Big red buttons. No, Derek, resist the temptation. Do machines have temptations? I'm calculating right now what would happen if I press that button over there. It's that temptation. Makes you think, doesn't it? Hey, wait. Am I thinking? I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am. Wow. I think I'm thinking.
Good luck finding Barrett. Keep an eye out for Hella while you're... Got it?
Struts retract. Let's get out of here. Orbital insertion completed. Landing site locked. Take hustle. I'll try not to touch anything, Dan. Especially the big red.
Levels look good, suit integrity normal. Hope this place is worth the trouble.
Red. No, Derek. Resist the temptation. Do machines have temptations? I'm calculating right now what would happen if I press that button.
Hey, it's you. And here I thought you were some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right? Considering the spaceship wreckage, you mean? Yeah. Well, you missed the worst of it. Pretty sure we ripped through all the emergency meds that were salvageable. Hey, you know, when I pulled you to the med bench back on Vectera, I honestly thought, shit, I think I just saved someone's life. Oddly proud moment, you know? So, I guess I'm saying, glad I paid it forward.
Indeed. Without your help, we wouldn't have ever gotten this worthwhile addition to Constellation.
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. Barrett was all, sorry, brother, I'll get us out of this. Trust me. Yeah, I'm starting to see that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns. Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. And dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing. Oh yeah, probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone. I was drifting in and out, but yeah, I think so. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming. Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah. Thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock. Whew, oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today? You... Got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
Your ship is super cool.
I have something for you when you've got a sec.
Dust off complete.
Trying to comprehend the vastness of space sense my diodes. Hell of a view from here. Is mining on the schedule today? Hey Dan, I've got something for you.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green. Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
Howdy, Dan.